morning, everybody. Welcome to the Saturday morning real estate marketing show with Ruthie Rocks, Ruth Allbrand, and I am Marketing Max. And today we have a returning guest, Mr. Mark Kahn from Community Access Lending here. He's going to update us on what's happening in the lending world. Rates are rising just a little bit here, and some realtors and borrowers are getting a little concerned that maybe it may get out of hand here. But Mark's going to clarify all that for us today. And Ruth's trying to bring up some stats. Mark, you're in Las Vegas right now, correct?
I am in Vegas.
I actually saw the Panamera Towers behind you, so you must live in one of the towers.
I'm in the Martin.
Okay, fantastic. So obviously the baseball world, or not World Series quite yet, but the playoffs are going on right now, and you're in town an extra longer. Did you put any bets in any of the playoff games?
I am a huge Giants fan, so
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. So it was looking good, and then it was looking not good. So.
It was looking real good.
You play today, we don't.
Yeah, right. I was watching the seventh inning actually when your pitcher closed out the seventh inning. It was tied 1-1, and then I had to go put the kids to bed, but came back and saw the scores.
I was really hoping that we won because when I'm in New Orleans, to go to Atlanta is so easy. So we were talking about doing a little road trip, which I've never been to that stadium. So the Dodgers screwed it all up.
Giants, surprisingly, for a pretty small market team, considering we're against the rest of the league, has done fairly well over the last 2 decades. They'll either go bust in a season or they'll take it all the way to the World Series. So kind of crazy. I'm from the Bay Area too, and I remember the Bay Area World Series, when the earthquake happened in 1989, right?
Wow.
88, 89, San Francisco Giants against Oakland A's. And unfortunately for the Giants back then too, the Oakland A's swept them. So
yeah. That was 2 incredible teams also. I remember really well, but A's had the pitching that we couldn't.
Dave Stewart, Bob Welch, back in the day. I don't remember any of the
Eckersley, I believe, too.
The closer, right? So, but anyways, Ruth, before we get back to marketing the lending world here, what's going on in real estate?
I am going to put you all in the lobby so I can show everybody the stats, and then I'll bring you back up and we'll talk a little bit about what's going on in Las Vegas. Hide ya. Show the stats, everybody. And here I'll go down here. So it is 28 days of inventory today. That's a great stat. We have about a month of inventory. We listed 184 homes yesterday, which is awesome. 148 of those homes were single family homes. 64 of those were 400 or under, which is super. We now have 833 active homes at 400 or under, which is fantastic. And again, it's churning. I keep saying the same thing because we put 87 under contract. We closed 150. And our average sales for October midline is 122 sales a day. So that is a terrific number. We've closed 1,827 homes, condos, townhomes this month so far. And just for edification, this is not new homes. This is resales. I had somebody reach out to me on YouTube and say, I don't believe there's only 28 days of inventory in Las Vegas. And actually there is. But if you go on Realtor.com or some of these other sites, you'll see maybe 3,000 or 4,000 some days. But I don't know if they're including rentals. They're including all of Clark County, which I don't. I only include the greater Las Vegas area. And I actually put the zip codes in the response to this gentleman who was questioning the days of inventory. So we only do the zip codes that encompass Las Vegas and Henderson. We don't do Boulder City. We don't do Pahrump. We don't do Jean. We don't do Mesquite. So just to clarify that for everybody, when you go on these other sites and you see more than 3,925, that's why, because you always need to know where your statistics are coming from. So the non-owner occupied homes, which are bought by investors, we're selling about 45 of those a day of the 122. So they're more than 25% of our market. The $1 million homes are still going off the shelf, about 4 to 4.5 a day, beating last year, which was 1.5 a day. So those people are bringing money here. 130 people move here every month. And it's because it's such a great place to live. No taxes like you have in other places. We do have some taxes, but we're the lowest property tax state. No inheritance tax, no state income tax. So all of those things play into why people move into Vegas.